Introduce yourself and what you do.
My name is Christopher Polar. I'm currently employed at GMB Industrial Services as a project and safety engineer.
Where do you work? What's the background of the company?
I said it is in GMB Industrial Services, and the background of the company, we are engaged in installation of standby generating set in any building construction as prescribed by law.
And next is, for you, what is safety engineering?
Safety engineering is involved in the creation and implementation of safety regulations, guidelines among workers, but also in equipment.
What are the tasks of a safety officer?
The primary task of a safety officer is to implement safety rules in a certain establishment, both existing and under construction, monitor safety man hours, conduct safety orientation on the newly recruited workers, recommend safety plans and action to the management.
Fifth question. What are the safety regulations that you apply to the company?
First things is wear the proper PPEs or the personal protective equipment. Do not smoke in undesignated area. Do not unqualified personnel are not authorized to operate any of these equipments.
What safety measures can be taken to avoid an accident?
Any accident can be minimized or avoided by strictly implementing the safety guidelines. Next.
In case of any accidents within your employees, what should you do?
If accident occurs within the employees, the first thing to do is first aid, of course. Then assess the situation. Call an ambulance and take the victim to the hospital. And also prepare a accident report.
Next. How do you train your employees to use the proper tools?
Well, employees can be trained to use the proper tools in a certain job in the manner that they will exercise hands-on training.
How do you determine what rules to implement in terms of safety?
Safety rules can be determined by careful studying in a certain job site. What kind of safety guidelines to be implemented in that certain job site?
Okay. What are the products of your company?
Some products of our company are fuel storage tank, fuel day tank, mufflers, sound attenuated enclosure, vibro isolators, motor controllers, and also that's it. That's the main product, line of our product.
Next, how do you determine the safety of your products?
Product safety can be determined by using good working equipment and workers.
Number 12, describe an effective procedure you recommend to detect, prevent, or eliminate product hazards.
Since our product are most heavy, we recommend proper equipment and in handling it, such as boom trucks, cranes, and forklift. By using such equipment, we can eliminate or reduce the risk of damage to our product and workers.
What factors do you consider when conducting research and evaluating safety levels for products?
We always consider the job site as the main factor in consideration and in evaluating of safety guidelines. We all know that in any construction, there is always a clear and present danger. That's why safety applies to that situation.
Next, what procedure would you follow to check and evaluate every machine in the plant?
I think every establishment or every plant have their own method. Our procedure is to conduct proper maintenance in every equipment that we are using. That's we can avoid.
Last question. How would you describe your job as a safety engineer, and what tips can you give to those who plan to be safety engineers in the future?
As a safety practitioner, we are always looking for a better and effective safety regulations, guidelines, and making sure that it should be properly implemented. Accident occurs everywhere. That we cannot that we can reduce it if not eliminated by practicing safe acts and conducting proper maintenance on every equipment.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Christopher.
Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, I'm with Engineer Lutherco, the Safety Officer and Safety Engineer in Cosworth Multi Resources and Engineering Services. Thank you for your time. So, aside from being a safety engineer, what do you do? Ano ginagawa niyo?
For coursework, uh, my main job dito is engineering designs. Then itong quality. Ako nag-head ng engineering and quality control and assurance ng head. Then ito part-time safety officer, safety engineer.
Okay, so ano yung background ng company?
Well, the company itself is 16 years. It's been 16 years na, and ang main isa yung machine shop siya, steel fabrication, and dynamic balancing yung mga services na ma-offer.
Okay. So, sa tingin nyo, ano yung safety engineering?
Safety engineering, yun yung assures na yung mga life critical system behave na kahit na may mag-fail do sa component niya is tatakbo pa rin siya, hindi lang normal pero hindi naman kahit mag-fail tatakbo pa rin na hindi nakaka-aksidente sa iba.
Okay. So, as a safety officer, ano yung tasks na ginagawa mo?
As a safety officer, ayun, nag-set tayo ng mga safety rules. Then, upon setting, tayo na rin nag-i-implement. Implementation, monitoring nun. And kung may mga mangyaring reports, gumagawa rin tayo ng reports na sinasubmit sa DOLE.
Okay. So, what safety regulations ang ina-apply nyo sa kumpanya?
Sa coursework, meron tayong safety regulations. Pero itong manual na yun. Meron na akong ginawa na coursework, regulations. Mga ilang pages to. Very broad to. About 14 pages. Pero ang main na for dito sa in-house, ang regulations na natin sa yung requirement natin safety shoes palagi and safety glass since machine shop tayo and steel fabrications. So yun yung mga main na regulation dito sa in-house.
Okay. So, anong safety measures ang ginagawa para maka-avoid ng accident? Mga aksidente dito?
Ang safety measures na nilagay natin, marami tayong mga signages dyan. So, para i-constantly i-remind lang yung mga tao about yung mga dangers. Kaya, yun, mga dapat na PPE nila pagpunta nila sa area na yon. So, may mga signages tayo dyan kung anong PPE required to that area. Yun.
So, ano yung PPE?
Personal protective equipment.
Okay. So, yun yung mga safety
shoes, yung gloves, standby ata. Ito nag-standby. Tuloy.
So, in case of accidents sa mga empleyado, what should you do? Ano ginagawa niyo?
So, pagka mayroon tayong mga accidents, meron tayong naka-standby na mga first aid kits. Tatlo yan sa located sa mga strategic na places. Tapos meron din tayong trained na dalawang first aider na ayan,
Sila yung
sila yung naglalapat ng first aid.
Okay, so in terms of training naman, how do you train the employees to use the proper tools na ginagamit sa machine shop?
For the training, meron tayo dito ginagawa na every morning may 10 minutes tayo na per department, bawat department. So yun, kung may mga pangyayari nung nakaraang araw or yesterday, may nangyari, yung sa araw na yun, di-discuss nila yun. Tapos, nandun na rin yung, sisingit na rin doon yung mga paggamit ng mga tools, lalo na sa mga baguhan. Pero yung, kung normally na bagong empleyado naman, dumadaan yan sa orientation ng safety. Yan, dumadaan sa akin for orientation.
Okay, so paano nyo po nadidetermine yung rules na i-implement nyo sa company in terms of safety?
Well, meron tayong safety committee na binubuo ng mga iba't ibang sa iba't ibang department. Yan, tapos kung may mga mangyaring incidents or accidents, yun. So, pinag-meetingan doon kung ano yung mga dapat na i-implement para yung mga rules na i-implement para maiwasan yung mga aksidente.
Okay. So, ano po yung products ng kumpanya nyo?
Products ng company is jobbing kasi jobbing, so machine shop. Kadalasan yung mga ang main products yung for steam lines, high pressure steam lines, sa mga power generated, mga valves, ayan, sinusupply natin up to mga 9,000 PSI na mga valves. Tapos dynamic balancing, ayan, sa mga sugar centrals, ayan, yun yung mga sinusupply natin.
Okay, so sa mga products nyo, sa mga produkto nyo, paano nyo nadidetermine yung safety nun?
Nade-determine yung safety ng products by yun nga, since sa mga welding natin, yun, sinisigurado natin na yung mga taong gumagawa naman nun is certified. Tapos yun, and dinidesign yung mga sa designing pa lang, tsaka yan, yung mga items naman natin sa non-toxic products, tsaka hindi siya ginagamit sa mga food processing, so hindi siya ganong critical.
Okay, so next question. Describe an effective procedure you recommend to detect, prevent, or eliminate job hazards.
To eliminate job hazards, halimbawa may mga bago tayong gagawin na trabaho. So ginagawa natin yan na job hazard analysis. Example ng form is ito. Ginagawa ng job hazard analysis. So doon, step by step inalagay ito. Then, para makita yung mga potential hazard na pwedeng ma-encounter, so mape-prevent natin.
Okay. So, anong factors ang kino-consider nyo pag nag-evaluate kayo sa safety levels ng mga products nyo?
Ah, so yung mga main factors na importante yung load, strength of materials, yung type of materials na gagamitin, depende kasi sa applications. Uh, so yun yung mga factors na consider natin.
Okay. So, pagdating naman po sa mga machines nyo, kasi machine shop na kayo, what procedure do you follow to check and evaluate every machine sa shop, sa plant?
Well, dito sa shop natin, yung mga machines, meron yung mga preventive maintenance record na nire-repair sila bago pa mag-due yung pyesa para yun, maiwasan din yung mga aberya-aberya natin.
Alright. So, lastly, how would you describe your job as a safety engineer and anong tips ang mabibigay nyo sa mga estudyante na nag-a-aspire na maging engineer at safety engineers?
Well, kung being a safety engineer, nahirap talaga kasi maraming buhay ang nakasalalay sa bawat ginagawa. So, siguro ang maging main concern doon is kailangan mo maging concern para sa ibang tao na hindi sila mapapaano sa lahat ng ginagawa mo. May iwasan nila yung aksidente. Tapos, ang tip ko lang din sa mga gustong maging safety engineers na after graduating, kailangan talaga mag-pursue pa rin kayo ng mga seminars regarding safety kasi hindi talaga lahat na ituturo pa sa school. Merong mga organizations na nagbibigay ng mga ganitong seminars. Ang pinaka-basic step niya lang kung medyo kayo, isa yung kahit mag-take kayo nung tinatawag na basic occupational safety and health. Yan, ito. Yung parang ganito. Yan. So, ito yung sample ng So, dito kasi para malaman niyo yung or mag-wide yung alaman niyo tungkol sa mga safety about safety.
Alright, so that sums it up po. So, thank you po for your time na pina-interview nyo kami.
Walang anuman. Welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.